My name is Stiz, and welcome to the Stizzy Chronicles. I live full-time in my RV. I've been living in Southern Nevada, but this week I'm preparing to go cross-country for the first time. This is the week leading up to that cross-country trip. I wind up doing some more moving. Now, that drawer that I talked about, I actually got rid of that, or at least took stuff out of the drawer that I wanted to keep. The drawer itself, I actually loaded up onto my landlady's truck, so that's going to make its way to the dump. There was a few other items that were outside that I also loaded into the trunk. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, how can I arrange some other stuff? Because I'm realizing that in the RV, in the undercarriage of the RV, there is like these little shelves, and then underneath the shelves, there's actual storage. There's additional storage. And I'm not using any of that. So today we're going to go and probably pull some of the stuff out, see how much we can fit in those additional storage areas. So that'll open up some space. And then we're going to try to get those other containers inside. So, see, luckily you just see a tail. I see the whole other end. Excuse me, ma'am. Yes, if you don't mind. Thank you. So now it's time, of course. Oh, Lord. It's time to feed the fur babies because someone's making her presence known. That means get up and feed me. So I'm gonna feed the fur babies, take a shower. That's the plan for today. And then also, another thing that I did last night was start loading the car with some of the stuff that's gonna be donated. Because once again, I need to make sure I'm using my car immediately. If I need to do an errand, if I need to drive somewhere, I can't wait. I don't want to procrastinate because I'm going to mess around and find myself in a situation where, dang it, I needed to do something with my car. I didn't, and now the driver's here to pick it up. We can't be doing that. So let's get started. Same outfit, different day. Different drawers too, okay? So don't be trying to come at me. I have clothes in my car, and I kept it in my car after getting it washed because the plan was to also downsize my clothes, my wardrobe. So we may pull certain things while I'm putting it away. I'm going to continue loading the car with things that need to be donated. And I'm also going to load these boxes in the car. We may have a change of plans with the car. So I messaged Nicholas again. Him and I were talking, and he's trying to see, like, hey, by chance, can you get the car to Vegas? Because the streets are so small, they're worried that they won't be able to get the carrier through. Okay. Now, if we decide that the pickup location is Las Vegas instead of Pahrump, then the options are possibly me getting to Vegas, just driving the car down, won't be a problem, and then having a friend bring me back to Pahrump. Now, the bad thing is that means they have to drive an hour in both directions. So, you know, I'm adding some time to their weekend plans. The only thing that I have to keep in mind is I do have an appointment for Saturday between 1:30 and 3:30. It's a Zoom session. So that's the only thing I have to really concern myself with. Now that we know the RV park will take the RV as long as I pay rent. So I no longer have to stress myself with time restraints. That's not a concern anymore. So it is possible that I'm going to be leaving a little bit later than I intended, depending on what my friend says. Clothes are all done. Everything's out of the car and now in the RV. Some of the stuff, while I was pulling it out of the trunk, I was actually setting to the side, planning on having those items donated. While I was inside and actually rearranging a bit, I was also pulling things out. I want to donate some of the stuff. Now all these clothes need to come with me when I travel to PA. Now, since I have a little extra room, I did change the setup. So let's take a look at that. This is probably the third time I've rearranged the clothes in these closets back here. But this is now my shirts and hoodie closet. Before I had my onesies in here, and I literally just had the onesies thrown in there. It was a hot mess. This area up here has remained the same. Those are just my little, you know, undergarments. Over here is where I have my onesies now. And then I do have some linen in the back. And then this closet is mainly just bottoms. So shorts, pants, and then also some additional onesies. Those are my summer onesies right there. Y'all gonna be seeing them soon, I'm sure. Now, this is a pretty cool setup. I'm excited about that. But here's the problem. we still have this, okay? These are dirty clothes. These clothes need to be washed, and then I need to find a place for them. Some of the items in here may get donated because I already see some things that I'm like, it's not my favorite. I still may have to change this up again because obviously as of now, this doesn't include this. But we'll try to figure this out. We're going to get this going, y'all. We're going to get organized sooner or later, I promise. We also have an update on the car situation. So my friend has gotten back with me and she's okay with driving me to prom. I'm gonna go ahead and continue all my errands, do everything that I need to do with this car, and then either Friday or early Saturday morning, I'm gonna drive down to Las Vegas. I'm gonna drop off the dogs at my friend's house, clear out the car, and then meet up with the driver so we can get it on the carrier. I'll ride share to my friend's house and then just kick it at her house for the weekend. That gives me time to wash clothes, hang out with my friends a little bit more, and when she's finally off work, she's going to drive me up here to Pahrump. She'll head back to Las Vegas. I'll finish whatever I need to do here at the house, the RV, and boom, boom, pow. Now we have the situation resolved. This will definitely make the driver happy because he did say if I can bring the car to Las Vegas, he would offer a discount. So we haven't discussed how much of a discount, but I like that. Now I'm going to get back with him, let him know, hey, I'm definitely going to bring the car to you. And the cool thing is the location that he mentioned is right off of the highway that I drive to get to Vegas. The only thing that's up in the air is whether or not I get to him by Friday or if I get to him early Saturday morning. And that's all going to be based off if I can get everything done with the cameras and anything that requires me using my car. As long as that can get done by Friday, then I may see him Friday. If not, sir, wake up. I'm here Saturday morning before he hits the road. Now that I've done a little more downsizing, I'm gonna go ahead and pack these clothes up and then put it in the car with the rest of the stuff that I plan to donate. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to donate the clothes today. I know it's too late for me to drop off the recycle. I'll have to push that back, but maybe I can at least get the things that need to be recycled and head to AutoZone. I want to see what they have. Hopefully they have like the wire conduit, and that'll be part of the project. I will need to check to see if my items have been delivered from Amazon, because if so, then I'll be able to start this project or finish it. Things are moving along nicely. Once I get this stuff packed up, I'm finna eat because I'm hungry. I gotta stop doing this to myself, but I'm feeling good, feeling great. The car is all packed up with everything that I want to donate. I'm actually going to an organization that my landlady uses a lot, and it's actually like an animal rescue where I think they do catch and release, where they spay and neuter the animals. I don't know all the details, but I know they got fur babies. And they also take donations where they then have a yard sale, and then the money from the yard sale goes towards the organization. So I'm excited to donate, and we're gonna head there. Now, my landlady said they closed at 4. The internet said 4. When I called the office, they said 3:30. So I'm a little concerned about that because it's 3:30 now. So we're just gonna head there and hope for the best. And then I will be in the area where the AutoZone is, so we get to go check out the AutoZone, see what items they have in stock. And then also I have the returns for Home Depot, the stuff that I'm definitely returning since I want to go a different route. Well, it appears that the place that I was headed to, the rescue, it's not really a rescue. I think they just focus on like spaying, neutering cats and dogs. Anyway, that doesn't matter, but what does matter is it is closed. So I'm gonna head to Goodwill. We're at the Goodwill. I haven't been to the one in this city yet, so does it matter where I put my stuff? I hope not. There's nobody out here to help me, so I'm finna put it everywhere. Unless there's a door that I need to knock on. What's going on? Okay, well, I guess I just put it anywhere. They can figure that out themselves. Now that we're done with all the donations, we are going to check AutoZone, see if they have any items that can be used for my security camera project. And I'm going to return some of the items from Home Depot that I purchased that I now, of course, no longer want. The funny thing is, and it's not too funny because I kind of worried that this was going to happen. Even though I'm returning these items, it's not like I'm saving any money based off what I wound up purchasing in exchange. So this project is still coming out the same price. It's just one goes better with my vision than the other. Well, they have it. It's just not the size and length that I was hoping for. And I think it's going to be one of those situations where if I order online, I'll have more options. So, but at least you guys can see the vision. Thank you. Is there anything else I need? I will take the receipt though. You have a good day. That's done. Before heading home, I did check a few things. One, I checked to see if my packages have arrived, and everything should be at the mail service. So I'm going to be picking up mail tomorrow. Two, I've gotten in contact with Nick, my driver, and since we are changing the pickup location from Pahrump to Las Vegas, he's going to give me a discount of $100. Yay! Now, I had that in a text, but I'm not crazy. I needed a little bit more. So then I was like, Nick, you going to update my contract? Should I reach out to our broker? He's like, no, don't worry, I'll take care of it. So he did something on his end and then sent me a screenshot that shows the difference in my balance. That's not enough for me. So then I went ahead and reached out to the broker, sent him that, and was like, dear broker, I'm gonna need you to update my invoice and the contract. Why? Because in the contract, it even say, don't make any changes to your contract with the driver without getting it in writing. So that's what the frick we doing. We getting it in writing. I'm not gonna be all like, oh, I'm saving $100. Get to Philly and he be like, nah, give me the whole bill. What happened to the $100? I don't know what you talking about. Yeah, I'm not gonna be in that boat. So the broker said he's gonna update the contract, send it back out to me. He understands what the deal is with the driver, so that's gonna be updated, as well as the price is gonna be updated on the contract, as well as the pickup location, since we're changing from Pahrump to Las Vegas. What else? Oh, and I realized that I ain't got much gas in this car. I got about 58 miles to eat. And in the contract, now notice I keep saying in the contract, so if any of y'all decide to ship your car, if you don't read the damn contract after watching this video, that is on you, okay? Because I read it multiple times. I'm not finna get got. I might still get got because I got terrible memory, but at least I tried. Now, what I was going to say is, it says in the contract that your car should not have more than a half a tank. So I'm going to just fill it up to a half. And then once I go to Vegas, that'll knock it down to a quarter of a tank. And then I'll probably have some more running around to do. So it should be enough to get it on and off of that dang on trailer, but not enough for them to go on a joyride. Yes. So we at the gas station. I'm about to put some gas in this bad boy. Since I feel like, you know, a little smoothie. I am hot, okay? I'm hot and I want something cool in my system. I'm gonna pay for the gas, but then I'm gonna go inside, and if they just so happen to have an icy machine, then that is the universe telling me that as a reward for all the work that I did, I should have some of them good sweets. And that's the plan. If they don't have an icy machine, then I know that the only money I was meant to spend was here at the gas station on fuel. That'll be a sad one. There's a van right next to me, and like every time I see a van, I'll be like, I wonder if they're about their van life or if it's just a van. Hi. I'm finding my people, y'all. I think. Guess who's a happy camper? Stizzy's a happy camper. Now let's go home. Now that I'm back at the house, I'm gonna take the boxes and all the other recyclables, put them in the car, get that set and ready for tomorrow. I'm also gonna take the extra cleaning supplies that I have and try to see how much of it I can fit in the RV in those extra storage spaces. I'm gonna try to put the cleaning supplies in there. And then once I get inside, I'm gonna chill for a little bit. Then I'm gonna start looking at removing that couch, that sofa from inside. We'll worry about the extra items that need to be put into the RV a little bit later. It's hot. These items still remain, so these items will have to be stored inside the RV. I wanted to be able to make the trip without anything inside the RV, but considering when I came here, I had stuff underneath the RV in the garage, I had stuff inside the RV itself was packed, and my car was packed. So this is progress. We're probably gonna have another purge session, but I'm happy with where we are right now. Another reason that I'm happy about where we are right now is about 2 or 3 of the containers inside the garage of the RV are full of items that I purchased that just need to be installed. So once they're installed, those boxes are empty, and then that, of course, fits in the garage now. So we're doing great. We're doing much better than we had when we moved out of the house. This is going in the trash. The items over here will be trashed. And that's pretty much it. Now, of course, there's one more project that I could do before the night is over. Luckily, this project is an inside project. The only problem is if I decide to do this project this evening, I will have to go back into the garage of the RV and pull out a few of the containers that have tools in it, because I will need tools for the next project. We'll see how I feel. Now, I really should do it tonight, but I just want to sit down for a little bit. And I know once I sit down, that could potentially be a bad thing, but I need to sit down. Remember that time, probably like a few seconds ago, for you, when I was like, I want to relax, but I think I should be productive. Remember that? Well, see, what had happened was, right? I did that. Like, I came in, I ate, relaxed with the fur babies. But what I did not put in the previous equation was the comfort of the fur babies laying with me. So hours wound up going by. And now I'm like, okay, let me do what I said I was going to do. We got to do what we said we was going to do. And I was starting to do that. And I realized that in order to complete the task that I wanted to do, I was going to need to go outside and underneath the RV. So I believe what I'm going to have to do is go back on my word. Okay? But I'm going to come back to it another time when there's sunshine. Cause it be spiders under there, and I can't see the spiders. So we not. No, we not doing that. Today is Friday. Tomorrow I'll be dropping my car off. I'm meeting the driver in Las Vegas at 11 a.m. So today I need to do everything that requires transportation. Get the recycled items to the drop-off location. I went through the kitchen last night, and I have some additional dishes that I want to donate. So I want to go ahead and wash those real quick. They'll be coming with me. I'm going to drop those off. And then I need to pick up my mail. Now, the mail forwarding service is only open Monday through Friday. So it's perfect that I'm doing this now. Because had I tried to delay this, I would have been mad because all my packages are here. So that's the plan for today. Let's get started.
Got to make sure the vibe is right. Got to make sure my chakras all aligned. Got to make sure my karma's tight. I live by these mantras in my mind. Can you see me? I am freer now. Can you feel me? I live by these mantras elevating in my mind. Yo, nam yo working on me. Working on getting better. Working on me. Working on getting better. Stop to smell the roses. Crouching in a load.
First stop of the day is the mail forwarding service. This is the 3rd time that I've been here. The first time was to sign up. I picked up a package before. Now we're picking up more packages. I'm expecting 8 packages from Amazon, and we'll see if I've received any other additional mail. This will be the last time that I'll be visiting them. Moving forward, any mail that I receive, they're just going to send to whatever address I give them. 2 more.
There we go.
All right, well, thank you.
No one haven't been here yet today if you're expecting anything else.
No, I was not. It should be the final for a while. Thank you very much.
You get the floor.
This is one of the items for the security camera project. This is for my phone. Oh, this is a little heavy. Which way's up? That way. Throw that right in the back because that gotta get recycled anyway. All right, now here are the items that are both for the project as well as just good to have for having an RV. So this is roof and leak repair tape. I may try to use this to secure. Did I get the same thing? No, one of these is double-sided tape, I think. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I got confused. All right, so this is roof and leak repair tape. This is just regular tape, and then I have the same thing, which is double-sided tape. Now, they were kind of pricey, but hopefully they'll last a while. These are the cable glands that I was talking about. So hopefully one of these will fit. There's a variety pack, so I have a few sizes to choose from. Box, be gone. I'm gonna fix that up before we drive off because I can't see. Let's see what this one is. Recyclables. This is going to be used in multiple projects. This is actually Dicor. I think I got two different kinds. One that's clear, one that's white, and then also they're for different applications. This one, cap sealant clear. So I think this one, window and door. Okay, so this is the window and door one. This that thing that I don't know how to pronounce. Butt tape, butt tile tape. Okay, now let's see what you are. I think this should be the other Dicor. That'll work. Okay. Now why does it? Oh, okay. And then this is the white one. Lap sealant, self-leveling. I think this one's for the top. So this one may help all RV roofs. So this one may help with the project as well. Let's count it out. I was expecting 8. How many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I do that correctly? Let's try one more time. It's not that big of a car for me to be losing stuff. We found it. Yay! Now we can clean this up. We're going to fix up the back so I can actually see. And then we can head to either the recycle place or a place to donate these remaining items. I'm going to check my GPS to see what route is going to be best. So we are at the recycle drop-off location. I've already unloaded the car. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and drop off these donations. The good thing is that animal rescue is open, so we'll be able to go there today. The broker did reach out to me. They have updated the contract. The pickup location has been updated, as well as the balance and the final price on the invoice. So that's all taken care of. Things are falling into place. I'm pretty excited about that. We're gonna go ahead and knock out these donations. So obviously I came here because I wanted to play with the fur babies. I need to stop calling it a rescue though, because it's not a rescue. It is a spay and neuter assistance program. And I know some of the things that they do is catch and release. So if you have cats, neighborhood cats, stray cats in the area, you can call them. They will come out, catch the animal, spay and neuter them, and then return them to wherever they were found. The cats that we were hanging out with are like the house cats, so they're always there. So I just wanted to hang out with them for a little bit and definitely donate to this location because spay and neuter is important, folks. Spay and neuter your babies. I know y'all saw me just pop that crazy U-turn because I am at this house that I've driven by a few times. The very first time I saw it, I can't get my words together. I'm so dang on excited. What caught my eye was the fact that there is a manufactured home with absolutely no skirting and a ton of goats. The ghost is looking right at me. Y'all know I get excited about these animals. Fur babies of all types just get me excited. And it's a goddamn bird. I think it's a peacock right outside. We finna go outside. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gotta come with me. This goat right here looking right at me. I think it is talking to me mentally, or it's yelling at me. Actually, it's yelling. It's like it's a goat farm or something, y'all. This one that was checking me out. It's a whole goat farm. You hear him yelling and carrying on? How you doing? What's going on, buddy? You want something from me, don't you? I ain't got nothing. Look. And then look, this little... I feel like you supposed to be inside. How you get outside? Are you supposed to be over here? This is so cool. I don't know what the heck this is. I just see it from time to time. I feel bad, y'all. I don't want that bird to get hit. This peacock, you're too pretty. Is anybody in there? It smells like a zoo. Hello? Hello? Oh, dang. Look at that. Like, what is happening here? I'm so confused. Hopefully this peacock will be okay. Because it is outside the gate. And it's looking inside the gate like it came outside by accident. Is that a friendly sound? Hope so. Oh, snap. Okay, you figured that out. All right, bet. Looks like I don't need to save nobody. It is a whole bunch of ghosts in there, y'all. Wow. This one right here keep coming over here. I think we friends. Like, I think I might need to bring you home. I feel like we're friends. But the one over there is so cute and little, you baby. Oh, hi. Oh, look at your little tail wagging. Your little tail's go. Well, it was. All right. Hi, I'm just a friend. I'm excited to be here. Thanks for saying hi to me. I don't have any food. I don't even know what y'all eat, but I appreciate you at least saying hello. As you can see, I got distracted a few times, but I'm home now. I'm gonna go ahead and unload the car, put these new items inside. I don't want to melt any of this tape or mess up anything because it is hot. Well, I done did it again. I laid down. Them plans is looking like they need to change. Because this heat is whooping tail right now. I'm inside the RV, got the AC blowing. Hopefully you can even hear me. I need to cool down. I also need to figure out a way to get a fan or something in my bedroom because it feels great in the living room with that AC unit, but it's taking a little too long for that cold air to make it to my bedroom. I did order the last and final thing that I need for the security system. I got some tubing. The stuff that I saw at AutoZone, I just ordered it online. It'll get here in time. I'm actually having it shipped to my friend's house since I'll be in Vegas anyway. So since at this point I feel like I'm on schedule, I'm gonna just relax for a little bit. And then we'll get back to the list of things to do once I've cooled down. So the truck in the background is the landlady's. She brought over the truck, so I got to load up the stuff that was on the floor over here. Now that can go to the dump. I got to cool down, hang out with the fur babies, relax a little bit. Now that it's cool, I'm ready to do some work. This work requires for me to get underneath the RV. I do have some lights in the extension cord, so once I start losing too much sunlight, I'll have something to help me out. We're gonna go ahead and try to tackle this jackknife sofa inside. So now we're gonna go ahead and get ready for the project. So let me start. Now, as you can see, the RV is gonna start getting a little uncomfortable. This is why I didn't want to bring too much stuff inside, because I'm running out of places to put them. Whoops. Just hang out there for a little bit. So with the jackknife sofa, I have taken a look at it, and it definitely can be removed. It may be a struggle. I went onto Facebook because there is actually a Facebook group for Majestic owners. So the name of the group is Majestic RV Owners. Simple as that. Love it. If you are interested in purchasing an RV or a van, check Facebook to see if any groups exist. Now, granted, you could probably also find groups at a lot of other social media sites, but Facebook was where I hung out. I started following the Majestic RV Owners group. That sounded heavy, fatty. I started following the Majestic RV Owners group, and in that group, what is fantastic about it is you can kind of just go through the posts to see what people have said regarding modifications that they've made or repairs that they had to complete. It has been very helpful, and I'm hoping that what I found on there is going to help me today. So I was searching the group last night. One of the things that was mentioned, that from the very top, if you look underneath, and I'll show you what it looks like underneath, you can see that there are bolts that's keeping this in place. There's also going to be just regular screws on the side here where you see the wood paneling, but as far as the jackknife sofa itself, as well as the seat belts, they're bolted to the ground. Allegedly, if I go underneath the RV, I will be able to see the other end. And then from underneath the RV, I can loosen those bolts and then get this out of here. Some other people said that they had to resort to actually cutting the top of the bolt off, the head off. I hope I don't have to go that route because I don't know what tools are required for that. I think I have some tools that could help me if that's what I need to do. But I'm hoping and praying that all I need to do is get underneath. I'll be able to see where the bolts are coming out from and somehow or another get it screwed off. So we finna explore and investigate. As you can see, we got a bolt there. Bolt there. These are the seat belts. They're bolted down. It's another one over there. And then we got two more on this side behind the passenger seat. And then the rest of the stuff, I'm assuming, will make sense later. Got something there. Okay, one here. What else? And then, here in the back, these other things will be removing for this to get out of here. Let's see. Looks like it's one back there. I think I saw that from underneath. Ooh. Alright, so then that also. Alright, so that's what we are gonna check it. So that's what we need to do. That's what it looks like from above. Now let's go underneath. I think this is perfect for this project. Now, if I get bitten by a radioactive spider, I'm gonna need somebody to make my costume. Thank you. I wish somebody would tell me I'm not a mechanic. What, you see me? You see me? Lift up my glasses. Get my flashlight. Okay. Is it working? Nope, I don't see no flash. There we go. Oh, here we go. There we are. Those are the bolts. Oh, so that's 2 of them. Okay. Ugh. That's these spider webs. Don't panic, don't panic. Okay. It would have been great if I had remembered how many were there from the top. I was gonna have to go back up there because my memory ain't. But that ain't hard. We can do this. Is there a graceful way to do that? That wasn't graceful. And ignore the fact that I'm out of breath, okay? So we're gonna start off with the ones that are underneath. So there's 3 in there, easy to access. 2 on this side, 3 on this side. These 3 are all the seat belts. There's another seat belt on this side, and then 2 on this side, 2 on this side are for bolting down the actual jackknife sofa itself. Let's get started.
Imagine sun shining, pink clouds in the sky, and everything is right. Imagine stars lighting up the night, and a shooting star so vibrant, you have to make a wish. Nothing's ever in your way, scoring every shot you make. No, you've never heard of pain, because you're just high on life. Every day is Saturday. Life is sweet as birthday cake. Why can't it just stay this way?
This belt is still bolted down. This is the one that kept moving with me. I'm gonna go ahead and come back to this later. Figure out a way to get this up. But we are now jackknife sofa free. Now, since those bolts went all the way down to the bottom of the RV, I do have holes in the floor. For this evening, I'm going to just take the extra storage that I have in here, those bins that I was storing in here. I'm going to actually put them over here over top of the holes so no critters get in. Then later on, I'll get some type of gap filler, put it in from the bottom. That way we don't have to worry about anything creeping into the RV through those holes. Now, as far as me, I am done being productive tonight. I'm going to take a shower because I feel disgusting. Put on my PJs, lay in the bed, and I do need to set an alarm so I can wake up early tomorrow, because tomorrow I got to do certain things to the car in order to get it ready for the drop-off. We've made it to car pickup day. Last night, I made a list of things that need to be done so I don't forget anything. Hopefully, I didn't forget to put anything on the list. Before I drop off the car, there's also a few errands that need to be run, and I'm hoping to get everything done in time to meet the driver at 11. With the car shipping, you are allowed 100 pounds worth of household goods in your car or in the trunk. The only problem is, even though that's allowed, for some carriers, not all, the carrier will not be responsible for lost or damaged goods. But with that being said, I'm just opting to take everything out of the car just to be safe. The only thing that will be in the car is a tracker. So one of the trackers that I usually put on the fur babies, I'm actually going to put in the car. I'll probably use one of the dog's trackers because they generally are up under me anyway. Fatty, I'm going to go ahead and keep his tracker so I can put that on him just in case he gets spooked when we're out on the road and he runs off. I'll feel a lot better knowing that he is at least tracked. So that is the plan. I'm going to first clean this bad boy up. Mainly just want to, of course, remove everything out of the car and give it a quick vacuum. Now, in my personal opinion, the car looks much better. Is it perfect? No. Why isn't it perfect? Because one, perfect doesn't exist. Remember that. Stop trying to be perfect. But it looks better than it did before. So I'm now going to check my list, see what I need to do. I need to start packing up the car, with the items that I plan to bring to Vegas. I also need to get my tracker in the car. And I've already forgotten everything else that's on the list, which is why I made the list. The fur babies and I are now ready to hit the road. I am leaving out a few minutes later than I wanted to because I want to get to Costco pretty much as soon as the doors open. I'm gonna be a little late, but I think we'll still make it to the appointment without any issues. You know, my brain told me Costco opens at 10 o'clock on a Saturday. And I don't know why my brain told me that. I didn't actually check. For some reason, I was confident that that was accurate. But now that I'm here and I'm seeing how many cars are in the parking lot, I'm starting to wonder if that was right. Well, that explains it. So while we're here, there's just a few items we need to pick up. One, a bottle, because I'm about to hang out with my friends, so we gotta have a bottle. If you are living the sober life, I congratulate you. You are doing amazing. And I also want to check out their pet food containers. The setup that I currently have is a little annoying because the containers I have aren't big enough for a whole bag of food. I want to say that the bags of food are usually like 35 pounds, and I probably have like a 15-pound container. So the 15-pound containers are currently in the house, and then the leftover goes in the garage of the RV, but that's taking up a lot of space. And I feel like if I get these containers, which I think are like 35 pounds, that'll free up space in the garage. And then the extra stuff that I have outside right now lingering, I can put underneath. That's what I'm hoping. The fur babies are all on that Kirkland brand, right? And the bags are about 35 pounds. And they do have some as big as 40 pounds. And then we got these stackable containers and they're 40 pounds, so that's perfect. These things are bigger than I imagined, but it makes sense. I'm just gonna get 2 of these and that'll free up some space in the back of the RV, or underneath the RV. RV season is upon us. Look at that. There's a Majestic. That's a Cruise America rental right there. That's the same, not necessarily model, but make that I have. It looks like the smaller one. All right, now I had reached out to the driver to see if we could push back the time because I was worried that I was gonna be running late since I left the house probably like 15 minutes later than I wanted to. You know, I was worried about how much time I would spend in the store and then how long it would take to actually unload the fur babies and everything that's in the car. He has gotten back to me and he's also running late, so that is perfect. So now I can start rushing around. Like I was pretty much running when I was in the Costco. It's 11 o'clock now. I just got finished unloading the car. It takes about a little over 10 minutes to get to the meetup location, so it's a good thing that the time was pushed back because I would have been late. Now the meetup time is at 11:45, so I have plenty of time to relax, chill, hang out with the fur babies, and just take a breather. It's almost 12. We're at the TA Travel Center or the truck stop, whatever it's called. The driver is still running late. I'm here, but there's places to eat, so I'm just gonna chill. Get me a little yum yums. Would have been cheaper if I had gotten that good old fashioned hot dog combo from Costco, but the kids meal will have to do. Why anybody tell me that if you get a kids meal at Burger King, you can get some fries, some ice cream, and of course the entree, and I got a juice box. I ain't know it came with ice cream, and I still got a toy. The menu said, you know, you get your little burger, and then you get to choose from fries or something else, then ice cream or a toy. I got all the above. Now, Nicholas is finally here. It's about 12:30. He just texted me. Now, the thing that I am curious about, and of course we'll never know because this is how things played out. At 9 o'clock, I reached out to him asking him like, hey, can we push the meetup time back to like 11:15, 11:30? I just left it at that. I didn't hear back from him until about 10:15, and at 10:15 he was like, oh, you run a little later would be better because, you know, we don't check out till 11, which is weird because when I said on Friday, I'll meet you at 11. That would have been a good time for him to say that. Like, oh, I'm checking out at 11. We need to pick a later time. Now, let me continue on with the story. So, 10:15, he's like, okay, we check out at 11. It takes about 20 minutes to get to you. Well, how about we meet at 11:45, 12 o'clock? Okay, bet. Cool. I get here at 11:45, let him know I'm here. He's like, oh, we still running late. Took forever to check out. We still got to wait for the Uber. We'll be there in like 15 minutes. That puts us at about 12. Okay, it's now 12:25, 12:30. And he just hit me up like, hey, I'm here. Sir, if I hadn't reached out to you at 9 o'clock, would you have even gotten in contact with me? Or would I have just been waiting here looking stupid from 11 to 12:30? Luckily, since I was eating and having a good time, I'm not pissed off. But for someone who is having this experience for the first time, this is something that will piss you off. And then for people who are, on a time constraint, once again, this is something that will piss you off. So, I'm just really taking note of a lot of the things that I'm personally experiencing and comparing it to a lot of the reviews that I'm seeing when it comes to this industry as a whole. It's not just Nick. It's not just his company. It's not the broker I'm with. But if you just look at reviews as a whole, this seems to be common. Luckily for him, I got ice cream and a toy, and I'm not upset. Finally here with Nick. He's now taking pictures of the car, and you are supposed to check to make sure the name on the truck matches the name on the contract. I've already checked. Trying to get the car on the vehicle. It's a little nerve-wracking. Be afraid. Give it some oomph. There you go. Oh, look at the Fiesta getting raised up on one of these trucky trucks. I always see these things on the road, and now I'm part of the car shipping community. I feel like I've accomplished something special. I'm back at the house. I made it home in time. About to sign into the Zoom session. I'm not mad at you, Nick. Maybe just a little bit. Good morning, Internet. Today is Sunday. I believe the last time I caught up with y'all, I was talking about that 1:30 meeting. Yeah. Good thing I had my camera off and it was muted, because I was sitting on this beanbag right here. Look at it. It's huge. So this beanbag right here and passed out. Yes. In the back, I was in there just knocked out. So, whoops. I did lie getting a little late, but it wasn't anything that, was problematic that I was late, because it was money that I paid for. If I was there, they could care less. If I wasn't, they could care less. It was just something on the side for myself, for my own personal development. So it wasn't like a big thing. But yes, I passed out. But that's neither here nor there. So let me just try to catch you up on some stuff. This is the material that I'm going to use to cover up the Ethernet cords. Okay. Found that online. Also found some of these. These are like adhesive zip ties for cords and cables. I plan on using these, as well as some of the double-sided tape that we purchased. There are some updates with the travel itself. Originally, I was just going to be driving the RV by myself with, the fur babies as my driving companions. Now, I may have actual humans with me. So I have a friend who has family in New Mexico. The route that I'm looking to take, because I'm trying to avoid tolls, will actually get me through New Mexico. So at first she said, hey, if you push your departure date back a little bit, I can actually accompany you. I can, ride with you, and then I'll fly back. The plan was for her to ride with me to Albuquerque, New Mexico. She would stay with her family. I would continue east. Now, the friend is now considering coming with me the whole trip. So they would come with me to Pennsylvania and then fly back. So now the y'all gonna have a whole different video, I suppose, because it was supposed to just be, solo travel with an RV newbie. Now it's gonna be like caravan with an RV newbie and friends. Now everything's still up in the air. It's not official just yet, but I'm excited because I have never done this before. And although I know I'm capable of doing it by myself, I would just love to have some friends with me. The only time it's gonna be a real problem is when it's time to put on the music, because I like me a good musical, and I'll be in there jamming, and I might get judgment from the peanut gallery, but let them judge. If I'm driving, it's my music choice, and when I get to singing, I don't want to hear nothing unless you joining in on the song. So for the rest of the day, there's going to be a lot of drinking. We don't need to document any of that, because there's actually a shot waiting for me now. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And definitely check out the video of the cross-country trip that will be coming out. If it's out, you'll see it linked. I hope you enjoyed this week in the life with me, preparing for my cross-country trip as an RV newbie and as a first-time cross-country traveler. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching part 2 of Prep Week, preparing for my first cross-country trip. Be sure to check out the other videos in my blog series, Chronicles of an RV Newbie, which will include Prep Week 2.0, installing the security cameras, and my relocation from Nevada to Pennsylvania.